Good morning, Sam. And of course, you're right by saying that the situation here is a bit different. We're actually on a processional way. I'm actually standing exactly at the junction of Nyerere Road and Processional Way, one of the ways that are leading to State House right here in Kenya's capital, Nairobi. It is usually ordinarily, State House is a protected area and security ordinarily is usually heightened. But today we have seen a situation that is quite different as the security situation here seems to be escalated quite a bit. Just standing right next to me are the officers from the General Service Unit, the Red Berets. I was actually just doing a bit of a head count earlier. At this point alone, about over 20 of them are standing here just to be able to man security and to ensure that everything is well protected in this place. And it is the same situation. We've been round State House just looking at how the security situation is like. From Gate A, Gate B, Gate C and D, all of them are fully guarded, and we have seen quite a number of officers there just trying to ensure that everything is well protected. We have seen also some of the officers on horses making rounds around this place, and of course also just going towards the CBD, and this is just a clear indication that they are not going to take anything to chance. Remember, today is the 20th of March, the year 2023, a day that was slated by the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Alliance for mass action. Of course, protests that are geared towards addressing quite a number of issues. Key among them is to send a strong message about the skyrocketing cost of living, and of course also talking about the concerns they have with regards to how the last election was conducted. Among other key issues that the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Alliance are raising, led by their leader Raila Odinga, the NARC Kenya party leader Martha Karua, and the Wiper party leader Kalonzo Musyoka, among other leaders. Of course, we've seen a replica of this in different parts of the country. Just to make you just have a picture of what is happening around me here, you can see there is that lorry that is being used sort of like a block for this particular road, and traffic has been changed a little bit. As you can see, the officers here trying to control how the vehicles are moving from one part of the town to another. Those who ordinarily usually use the processional way today are being redirected to take another alternative route. Others are also being redirected to take this route just next to Serena Hotel. And this is actually the same situation we have seen in the other entry points that lead to State House, Nairobi. And indeed, it is actually quite something, because of course we know that in different parts of the country today, and even at Kenya's capital Nairobi, in different areas mainly that are dominated by supporters of the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Alliance, is going to be that protest, and there has been concern about how this is going to be controlled when it comes to just allowing the Kenyans to continue with their ordinary lives. Remember, today there are quite a number of activities going on. Learners, some of them are expected to be resuming their studies today. They'll be traveling to different parts of the country to school. It's not an officially gazetted public holiday, so people will be going to work, businesses will be opened, and there has been quite a number of concerns that has been raised in the last few days with regards to how this protest is going to take place vis-a-vis the stability of the country and the security of Kenya. So this is part and parcel of what has been installed to ensure that there is that sort of sense of stability. So this is just one of the areas that is being manned, but of course we can see a replica of some of these pictures in different parts of the country, as security officers are going to be installed at different points just to ensure that even as the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Alliance goes ahead with their protest, nothing is going to be destabilized when it comes to the normalcy that is expected on this particular day. But this is just the situation there. You can see some bit of vehicles from the police department also there. As you can see, the lead of the security team being briefed probably on some of the issues that they need to keep in check even as we go about the day there by some of the senior officers from the security department there. So this is what we can tell you for now, Sam. Just a heightened state of security, that is what I can underscore as we speak, and we will be also traversing to the different areas just to give you the live pictures of what is happening around State House, but that is how the situation is looking like this early morning. It's about 7:10 a.m. in the morning, and they were here. They had mounted these barricades as early as by the time I was actually showing up here, they seemed like they've been standing here for quite some time. So it seems like it's going to be a long day for the security officers here, but clearly they are not going to take anything to chance. Ordinarily, this place is usually quite tight when it comes to matter security, but today they've actually even moved the roadblocks way past the vicinity of State House. Like, they've extended the circumference, that's what I would say. So this is actually something that sort of like in any case the protest will come this side, then of course it's a strong message that State House is a no-go zone. That is the much I can say for now, Sam, but clearly we will be pitching camp here just to ensure that we update you on what will come forth. But what you can see here, actually, I can attest to you that this is the same picture that we have seen in all the entry points leading to State House, Nairobi, this particular morning. Remember, it's quite coming at a time when there's been a security concern. Of course, we remember the Interior Cabinet Secretary, Professor Kithure Kindiki, also just making sure that he spoke to the supporters of the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Alliance and the leaders, of course, just raising that concern of ensuring that there is normalcy, there is stability, and there are no chaos on this particular day. So we will be coming back to you with more, but for now, that is the much we can tell you. Sam, it's back to you.
All right. Thank you so much, Safin Acheng, reporting to us from the processional, where you can see there Adamson Bungei, the police commander of Nairobi.